What is up, my beautiful peeps? Hey, I'm Hector the Connector with MBN Creative, and you know that stat that was shown a little while ago where only 3% of businesses last 10 years? I got 25 years. I'm so blessed, you know, and doing what I love doing. So let's see here. We're an award-winning agency here in Orange County, and I want to take you back just a little bit to 1990. Do any of you guys remember 1990, some of the things that were happening? For me, it was revolutionary. Like, it literally changed the trajectory of my career and my life, and a couple of things happened. So, you guys remember that? Low gas prices. There was a lot of cool things back then. I tricked a girl into marrying me, and we're still married, happily married. We're actually empty nesters, recent empty nesters. And anybody remember that? Such a classic ad. I couldn't get that out of my mind, like, ever since I saw it. This is the year I learned about the Mac. I went to school for it, and it revolutionized how I did things. I had skills. I grew up in LA, and I knew how to draw, and I knew how to paint and airbrush and do some really cool things. But when I went to school and learned this, shortly thereafter, I had an opportunity to work at an agency. And when I walked into that agency for an interview, I was like a kid in a candy store. There were illustrators, photographers, things that I only kind of dreamt about and imagined being a little kid from LA. And they liked me in the interview, they liked my work, and they said, "Do you know how to use that thing?" And I looked at them, "Yeah, I just learned how to use it." And they go, "Well, you're hired." So that was like, sweet. So with these really cool people, it was a wonderful community in there, everybody was really cool, creative, and I was digging it. And then the rumblings started. I could hear people going, "I am not touching that keyboard. I'm not a computer operator. These hands were made to create, and that's not for me." So they were like, "I'd rather do pottery or go paint by Newport Bay, you know?" And I was like, wow, that's bizarre. And then little by little, I was like, "What happened to Anita?" And they're like, "Well, we didn't really need her anymore." "And what happened to Joe? We didn't need him anymore. And by the way, we're going to get a couple more of those Macintosh things, and do you know anybody else who can operate them?" And that was a revolution that was happening, because I was kind of first in there from the people that I knew and the people I was hanging out with, and it changed the trajectory of my life, along with getting married, you know, an LA boy, fetched him an Orange County girl. Beautiful thing. So this thing literally changed my career in many ways. Fast forward to 2023, I've had my agency for 25 years, like I said before, and we have just crossed that threshold of completing 10,000 projects. So I'm pretty proud of that. We've worked with #1 brands in the world. Some of our clients have had incredibly successful exits, and I love what I do. This is our first venture into AI. And so this is a package that, I like to say we create multi-sensory packaging. So something that is visually appealing, tactile to the touch, and when it's tactile, it ignites a whole lot of emotion. And what I mean by that is, I'll give you a little example. There's a guy here named Sinan. Thank you so much, brother, what a wonderful community this is. When you talked last night about family, and this is being a family, I feel like that. Every single person that I've met here from last night to today is just a genuine connection. Love that. So when I talk about tactileness, there's something more to it than just visually appealing. So I'm gonna call you out, Sinan. Do you remember the first time you laid eyes on your girl? The girl that actually married you, when she locked eyes with you and she wasn't looking at the football player next to you? It was you. There was a feeling, right? She smiled and there was some emotion going on. The moment she wrapped her arms around you, a whole nother bevy of emotions, right? Like an explosion of emotion. That's the same thing I do with packaging. You touch it, it's soft touch. We've got one right there that I gifted to Jen. And yeah, soft touch, raised UV, all these tactile features to it. I specialize in that. Those butterflies there are AI. So every single butterfly in every package is 100% unique, just like you guys are, and I am. We're all unique. I dove into AI with my company, and probably a year ago. So that's when I did that Fortune box. Fast forward 5 months ago, 6 months ago, Miss Natalie over here and Mr. Rico, we met at a mastermind group. Rico's affectionately known as Rico Senor Suave and Natalie Inca Barbie. And they are diving into AI with their own businesses. And we all got together and said, hey, we love AI, we love the positive effect of AI, and we decided to get together and start a podcast. And we've been doing that every Saturday, and we are just giddy about it. Like, we get up on Saturday early in the morning, sometimes as early as 7, and we start our podcast, and what we want to do is revolutionize how you live, work, and play. We've got some amazing guests that are much smarter than we are. We're definitely not the smartest people in the room, and I feel it's another revolution going on. I talk to people like pretty much every single day, and I ask them if I'm out for coffee, I'm out for whatever I'm doing, out and about, or I'm on the phone with clients. I ask them about AI, and everybody's got a different opinion. And it's, I feel like we're an early adopter. We're diving in. I love these people because we're just so affectionate about AI and what the possibilities are. So anyhow, this has been a wonderful, wonderful journey. I see it as another revolution, and I see the future as so bright. I have to throw these specs on.